Welcome back to Factorio, right as Deathworld. Last time we started working on the spaceship, or I mean, we have rockets which are ready to launch. Hopefully today I build a spaceship that is going to be able to take me to Vulcanus. I have the nuclear reactor pinned because we are out of power. Because I started using a lot of assembly machines over here, I guess, with a lot of productivity modules. Also, this means that there might be a lot of pollution here. So I'm wondering if I'm going to start using more bullets because of that. Let's take a look at the bullet production and usage. I have been using 10 per minute, and I have been crafting 30 per minute. Which, by the way, is not a lot. I thought I would be crafting like 50 per minute. Well, I mean, it comes and goes sometimes. Maybe the statistics is not exactly correct, but yeah. It's waiting for, mostly for the uranium itself, right? So yeah, uranium and uranium. Technically, I am right now out of having less uranium that I want to have, and we don't have the notification because the power is not here. So I think that we should build 2 more nuclear reactors. I'll need some space for it though, or maybe I build it on spawn, you know? I wanted to protect spawn. My spaceship is damaged for some reason. What if I do it right here? That way I don't need to deliver the water on train. One less thing that can break. Wait a second, what is this? Oh, this happened again, I see. I killed my uranium chain. But yeah, over here it happened because the inserter is putting this thing. Even though I'm disabling the inserter, it still is putting the remaining things in its hand into the next train. I hate this mechanic in Factorio. I wish it can be fixed if I filter these. I guess I can filter that with coal. Why did they attack the rails even here? Why did they attack the train? It was just an attack group that was run over by the biter. Or it's because of this it's because of this expansion. Yeah, that makes sense. What's the problem right now? This does not get pumped. Oh, I have literally 0 power. Amazing. And the power is because of no water. And this is the water. That's why we want to move the nuclear reactor closer to water source. I mean, so I have like the solar panel over here, right? And then I could have a dedicated power poles that are only connected from this solar panel to this thing, right? And not connected to anything else. So disconnect from this. Disconnect this from that, disconnect this from that, and from that, but connect over here, and this disconnect from this, right? So this power pole is connected through the power poles only to this pump. That should fix it, right? For the next time. This happened the second time already. Okay, there we go. So this immediately fixed it. This says I need the 650 megawatts now, what? The power. Okay, now only 200. Okay, this might stabilize then. All right, I just need to craft myself the nuclear reactors. So how much more do I need? Do I do 4 more or do I do even more than that? 1000 processing units per hour. Computer age. Amazing. Well, I mean, technically this should stop working, this factory, right? Because all of the belts are going to be completely stuck. Yeah, so like these assemblers are already not working. Blue chips are going to stop soon. The rocket fuel is already stopped. Maybe until I actually start launching 1000 rockets a minute, I'm not going to have a problem. So right now I'm just sending a bunch of space platform foundation to my platform before even building it. Let's think about the actual space platform and what will we need here. So once again, we are not allowed to use the asteroids for resources, which is why we are going to need to send here all of the materials for crafting the ammo. Let's say that in order to craft 1000 bullets, I need 4000 iron for the yellow ammo, and then 1000 copper, 500 steel. Now, how many bullets do I actually want here? So I think that in order to be safe, we need to go into space with 10,000 bullets. So 40,000 iron, 10,000 copper and 5,000 steel. How many rockets is that? 60, 70 rockets. I will need a cargo bay, yes. Let me just start thinking about what I need first. So the thing is, we need to not only go to Vulcanus and back, right? I also need to do something useful on Vulcanus. And we cannot use lava on Vulcanus. Let's first figure out what is my goal going to be. I think my goal should be bringing back the foundries and big mining drills, right? And we don't worry about the science, metallurgic science yet. So let's say that I want 100 big mining drills and 100 foundries. Is 100 foundries and 100 big mining drills enough? What do I send for this? Do I send directly the advanced circuits? I think so, right? Do I send directly the electric engine units or their ingredients? I think just directly. What about the mining drills? And molten iron. Molten iron means that I need to deliver literally raw ore, right? I might want to send more stuff just so that, you know, just so that I can craft something there if I need. Just one rocket of each. Maybe one rocket of the iron ore is going to be enough, actually. I will need some assembling machines, right? Rocket capacity 25. Okay, sure. 25 is good enough. Productivity modules. Mining drills. Well, I mean, I'm going to have the mining drills because I'm going to have them as ingredients for the big mining drills. Is this all that I need? If I forget something and I need to go back, that's going to be just a lot of wasted iron. So we will have 4 nuclear reactors like this. 8 pipes. This kind of looks boring. Let's try to spaghettify this thing. Alright, so like this, all the water pipes should be connected, all the steam pipes should be connected. Oh, I remember now what I forgot. Since we are going to be bringing stuff back, right, I will need to be launching rockets on Vulcanus. I'll just bring the ingredients to launch the rockets with me. And I will need, let's say that if I want to do 50 foundries, that's 3 rockets. For this, 5 more rockets. So let's say 10 rockets for this plus calcite. How much calcite it goes into one rocket? How much am I going to bring home? I don't know. One of them combined with 50 iron ore. So it's one rocket for 25,000 iron ore. I think I might want more than one rocket, right? Maybe like 10 rockets. Let's do 20 rockets then. Plus I will need to build the rocket silo itself. So if I have 48... I need 80 steam turbines. Speaking about steam turbines, maybe I send those directly instead of crafting them. Rocket capacity is 10. I think 10 turbines should be enough for me, should it? I'm not going to be doing a lot of work on Vulcanus yet. Hours free on Vulcanus? I don't know. We still have the minimum richness and sizes of everything there, right? You get the power from sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is going to be 36 times smaller than on your default settings. And because of the less frequency, finding it is also going to be more difficult outside of the starting area. Oh, speaking about outside of the starting area, this is one more thing that I will need to send with me, right? The tank and the cannon shells for it to kill the demolishers, right? I will probably need to kill a couple demolishers there. Yes, how am I getting the tungsten? I think the easiest way is just kill the demolishers and harvest them. Not even harvest the tungsten ore patch. Something to drive that tank. So a little more rocket fuel. The first streamer only has 1 yellow alert instead of 5 billion. There you go, we have a red alert. There was an alert that something was... Ah, shit, wait. That's the train that I'm riding that's been attacked. I've just researched one more level of the fire damage, by the way. The behemoth speeders die pretty quickly. What about the biters? That's faster than before, but I don't know. Yeah, I have the maximum damage of the fire now too. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. The spaceship over here too. I'm using a lot of power again. I think I might want to craft more rocket cells here. Like, I have the ingredients for it. After the power, I will do that. So I will need to be sending the steel, the iron, the copper. That's the easy thing to send automatically. Does the blue belt reach? Oh, it doesn't. But I do want a circular belt here, I think. Just going to do it like this. So I'll have the power cells on the close side, empty cells on the far side. The logic here is that I am removing the empty cell if the temperature is too low, and then I'm inserting a single new power cell if I am deleting. Do I bring the uranium processing there? 269, uranium 235, nice. Hello? I can start by bringing these 50 so that I have the power right now. But I need to automate it, so I'm thinking, should I move my uranium processing there? Or do I deliver the power cells from this place instead? For this to work, it also must have the fuel cell on this belt then, right? If I have a long belt like this, and I only bring 50, it might not be happening when I'm removing the empty power cell from this. So maybe we do use this other method. So I'm reading the fuel and the temperature. The unloading ones are always enabled, and the loading ones are enabled if we set the filters on blacklist. Enable this if the temperature is too low. Like that. So it's enabled right now, and it can kickstart itself. All I need to do is to give it the power cells. Yeah, there we go. This is already powered. But this is now disabled. So it's disabled while it is still burning, right? Because while this is being burned, the red fuel gives me the signal of the power cell. So it's not putting another one in. And once this is completely burned, the other one is going to be put only if the temperature is too low. I'm reading the information from just one of the things though, instead of from each one separately. This means that this one only has 100% neighbor bonus right now instead of 400. Maybe a little bit of a problem. I mean, I'm just going to have these this belt field, right? Because it's cheap. Logistic boss through the rescue. I cannot. I don't have the logistic system yet. Requires the space science. All right, you know what? I have a brilliant idea. How about we just put the power cells into the train? We can make the train stop over here. It's just going to block some trains, but it doesn't really matter much. Sure, let's do that. Look at this beauty. I think I just don't even put it onto a chest. That's fine. This is my chest. The belt itself. I'm going to have a train, which is bringing the uranium power cells. Uranium power cell unload. Okay, so we'll go here until it's empty cargo. Depot interrupt and the refuel ×1. And then over here, I'm just going to unload that into a chest. Sure, this I'm going to enable only if the power cells are less than 50 × 10. 500, sure. Yeah, and this is going onto my belt. The inside. Go to this. There we go. Now we have the power. Alright, and I can do 40 more of the steam turbines here. Although they will only be able to work once I actually do the neighbor bonus here. So once this belt actually is filled, which shouldn't take a long time. I think I need more uranium, right? Let's find the uranium. 163,000. This is not even being picked up. Do I actually need uranium? Why is it not being picked up though? Because it's not connected to the wire here. That's what I need to do. There we go. Now it's enabled. This uranium mine has never been working. I think this is not a bad one. 150, this is really quick to fight, so yeah. Actually, you know what? Before I go for the uranium, I want more rocket silos, and I want to put the copper, the steel, and the iron into the rocket silos. So I want maybe 3 rocket silos for that. And my research is all done. All of the research that I had queued. There is not much left that I can do even. We can do electric damage, which does nothing for me. We can do nuclear reprocessing. Sure. It's just 50. Doesn't matter. I mean, braking force is kind of nice, right? Because I'm using trains. Let's do that. Sure, let's waste more resources on this. Landmines banned? Yeah, they're banned. I mean, I will probably research them just so that they are not bothering me in this menu. But I'm not using them yet. More rocket silos around. Let's say 1, 2, 3 more, right? Okay, this is going to be iron, going to be copper, and this is steel. And I will need to put the ingredients. So I'm using 2 belts here, but instead of actually using 2 belts for 3 ingredients, we're going to do the same as I'm doing for my science. We're going to do sushi, literally with the same stuff. So we keep putting the things in if they are less than or equal than average, so that we keep belt as dense as possible. So I'm going to have a circular belt with my rocket parts going to all the rockets. And going back. Split this, I guess. 2 separate ones now. So this is blue chips. So I'm going to enable this if the blue chip is less than or equal to the average. This one is low density. And this one is the rocket fuel. Then the average is calculated with 2 arithmetic combinators. Add everything together into the total. And then I divide the total by 3 to get the average. Alright, and then we just put the copper, the steel, and the iron into the rocket silos, like so. And start making progress. Put the ingredients into, like this. So all of these rockets should be working. This one is very slowly crafting the space platform foundation, but it does. How much have I sent there already? Let's see. I have 600 here. I'm not sure how much I will need still. How big of a ship do I need still? But since I'm starting to do this automatically, I should build the cargo base here so that I can actually hold these items. How much cargo base do I need? Each cargo base is giving me 20 more stacks. Is there an easy way to calculate the total amount of inventory that I need for all of this? We'll just see if we run out, then I build more. Okay, there we go. The iron and copper has already been delivered. So I also, technically, I'm sending the materials in order to craft over here the bullets, right? So maybe I should start working on that immediately, because they are, unless I'm making a bunch of assemblers, it's going to be really slow. We already have solar panels in space. Oh, I'm going to be... I have only one. Yeah, I guess I was planning to do a nuclear reactor there instead. Just a small one, you know, with a single heat exchanger and a single turbine. How much power do I need to travel back and forth to Vulcanus and back? Is 10 of them going to be enough for me? 80 gigajoules? Probably should be enough, right? I don't even remember last time I have been researching braking force. Do the trains stop immediately with all of this research? It would be nice also if this improved the braking force on the tank, because tank is annoyingly slow to slow down. Okay, just a single quality module and 2 efficiencies. All right, what are we having? We're having 54,000 stone. Maybe I'm near stone right now, so maybe I take this one. For these ones, I just do the efficiency. And that's my stone. So now, none of the resources are lacking. If anything to connect it will be in the iron again now. Maybe oil. Let me take a look at my oil. So I'm mining it 3.2 thousand per minute. I'm using 3.9 thousand per minute. And at the peak, I was using it at 8,000 a minute. I might need more oil. What is my progress on my spaceship? Let's take a look. Look at all this iron. I have 7,000 here already out of the 40,000. The progress has been happening. So am I just waiting and fighting for iron, or is there anything else useful that I can do? I mean, I should speed this up. Why am I not shooting the rockets, by the way? It's because I'm out of blue chips here. And I'm out of the blue chips because I'm out of iron. I was just doing the steel first. Yeah. That kind of makes sense. And maybe having a splitter here would be nice. Also, I was planning to upgrade all of this to the red belts, right? I have 3,000 red belts. I think I do that then. Over here. Not for the ammo, though, I guess. Everything except for the ammo. This is literally 3,000 belts. Okay. And let's finish the steam turbines. By the way, why am I researching this instead of researching the mining productivity 5? Ah, it's fine. And steel productivity, yeah. And just like that, we now have 600 megawatts. This is giving me 500. There is still the old one that is working sometimes. Progress has been made. Going into space will take longer, but we're slowly getting there. I might need more inventory space here or start crafting the ammo. So I guess in this case, I should instead request just enough, like, because if I start converting this to the bullets, so this inventory is going to be converted into the bullets, and I will just request even more. But I don't want more than what I have requested here, right? And I guess I need to disable this then. I need to enable this only if the red ammo is less than 10,000. That's what I want to craft. And I want to enable this only if the yellow ammo is just, I don't know. We just do a little bit. This could actually, hold on. This could just go directly into this thing. Then I don't need to disable this at all. Oh, but I mean, the iron is actually not coming here, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm starting to use a lot of iron. Maybe, potentially. Let's take a look. Well, I'm using it at 2,000 now, and on the peaks. Yeah, maybe we go for another iron next time. Not that there is much else to do on Novice for myself. We're just going to be fighting and waiting for all of this to happen. But yeah, I think this is good progress for today. And I'm going to end here. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.